Well, I'll tell you what, man. I think 2025 is just going to be a great year. Now, we got to rewind a little bit to 2024 because it's kind of included what I'm saying in this video. Donald Trump dominated the presidency, wasn't even close, absolutely landslide. Like I said, you take away California, Kamala Harris didn't even have a chance. And she still got humiliated, even with California. The Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl got humiliated. I mean, it was one of them situations where it was just like the election. You know that saying, too big to rig? I mean, Philadelphia just flat out dominated this game. They dominated it. And I know people are going to say, well, you said you weren't going to watch the Super Bowl. Well, I didn't. But I saw some highlights on my computer. And just early on, man, Mahomes threw a pick six. Now, I will say, do I think that pass interference call against Kansas City on what the hell is his name? A.J. Brown? Yes, that was questionable, and trust me, any bad call that goes against Kansas City, I'm all for. But that one, let's call fairness. That one was questionable, I gotta say. So, no, I'm not gonna come out and rub it in and say, I'm glad Kansas City lost. Because, you know, listen, Patrick Mahomes is still a good quarterback. I can acknowledge greatness when I see it. Patrick Mahomes is still a good quarterback. Andy Reid is a good coach. And, yeah, the best team just won. You could have put the Buffalo Bills, the Baltimore Ravens, the Cincinnati Bengals, and any other team you can think of in the AFC right now, and I think the same thing would have happened. Because it was just Philly's year. You could just see, like, right from the beginning of the game. It was Philly's year. And when and of course you never want to say it's over when it's over. Not over yet, right? But when they went up 17-0, I thought after that pick six, I'm like, no. This ain't going to be a miraculous comeback like Tom Brady did against the Falcons. They just weren't there. Kansas City just was not there, and that happens sometimes. Even the greats. I mean, come on, Tom Brady lost to the Giants twice. Now, was they a better team than the Giants were? Yeah, I believe so, absolutely. But it just goes to show you, it's a game-by-game league. And tonight, Philadelphia showed up and Kansas City didn't. And it was just that simple. And a longtime YouTuber I want to give a shout out to just got his channel back after 7 years, and that is Elpresador. Don't believe me? Go watch his video. Or go watch his channel. He appealed it, and he won. And I think he said it was an accident that he got onto his old computer or something like that. Go watch it. I've always liked Elpresador. I think he's a good guy. I don't know him, obviously, but he tells it like it is, kind of like me. So I watched him many, many years ago, like when I first got on YouTube, before I even created an account. So it's really cool to see him get back. It has just been a great year so far. It sucks now we're not going to have any football till September, but I know August, but I don't count the preseason. But hopefully, I'm here to tell you, though, people are going to call me crazy. That's fine. The way the Bengals were on a roll there, I don't think they would have made it, but I think they would have turned some heads if they would have gotten the playoffs. I really do. I think they were cooking on all cylinders. I think they would have at least won one playoff game if they would have got in. Imagine the headlines. A 4-8 team at one point comes back and gets to the Super Bowl. Wouldn't that be something else? Hey, in today's NFL, it can happen. But I hope the Bengals do come back, and I hope they get it together. But it was a great year. I know I showed some frustration. I got to eat a little crow. I know I showed frustration with the league. And listen, I don't get it twisted. I still think the league shows favoritism. 100%. I really do. But congrats to the Eagles. I already kind of made a video earlier, but congrats to the Eagles. Well earned. They showed up. They dominated, and it showed. It was too big to rig. That's what it was. Refs couldn't bail the Chiefs out this time. So, you can agree with that, disagree with that. I really don't care. I mean, it's very obvious when two Texan players collide with each other and they call a passer or roughing the passer on them. What does that tell you? Patrick Mahomes is already out of bounds and frickin' a Bengals player shoves him and that's a penalty. Oh, and Patrick Mahomes getting a 5th down because the refs fucked up. Yeah, give me a break. So no, this does still not change my mind about the NFL. I think there is still a lot of money involved in politics. But, hey, you could say, some people are online going, the Donald effect. He shows up to McDonald's, frickin' E. coli breaks out. He shows up to the Super Bowl, Kansas City gets their ass kicked. And, just for a little something to think about, it could be, somebody pointed this out to me earlier tonight. Have you ever noticed teams with 15 wins? Carolina Panthers, Pittsburgh Steelers, Kansas City Chiefs, Green Bay Packers, 15 wins at one point. Every team that has had 15 wins at the end of the season, look it up. They have all had bad luck. So, is it the 15-win curse? It could be. But, just wanted to check in with you guys. I know I haven't been on here much, and I apologize, but work and life in general. So, have a good night, guys. Congrats to the Eagles, and look forward to another year of football next year.